Hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a connection with someone in the past. This could be a relationship. It could also be a current relationship, but there's a lack of communication. This could also be for those of you that find yourselves in a situationship, or maybe someone that you've met and you know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that we need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. All right, Capricorn, we have here two slightly dark cards. This is very dark and dreary, the illness, wellness card, but doubt here is just a gray, like a gray cloud. So your person of interest here is definitely going through something based on what came to fruition in this connection, whatever happened between the both of you. They're not feeling good about it. And this could also be, for a small portion of you, not exactly vice versa, but at least these feelings here, you could also be feeling this as well, simply because sometimes we mirror the other person. We almost reflect off of each other. Sometimes, for example, if I've done in the past, I used to do career readings. In the career reading, all that would ever show up is everything related to love, because the person of interest or the person that I'm reading for, they just couldn't stop thinking about the love issues aspect, the relationship problems that they're having. So it kind of bleeds into other aspects of our lives, right? Like when we go to work and if we've had an argument with our loved one, we will think about it, right? We will be upset. So we cannot focus on career or work. That is the impact that these feelings and emotions have. So sometimes it could be that you may be thinking about it, maybe your person of interest is thinking about it, but here I am focusing on your person of interest. The first card's the strongest. We have here surrender followed by crossroads. After that, we have doubt, illness, wellness, sensuality, laughter, rhythms, abundance. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have change. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Capricorn, the connection that I have with you, things have changed and my feelings have gotten deeper. Now, when I look at you, when I think of you, there's a part of me that feels as if I belong to you and you belong to me. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, and my body to you. If you were to lead, I would follow. Certain things have changed. Certain things have happened over this period of time. I'm no longer what I used to be. And now I'm at a crossroads, trying to make the right choice, a decision that needs to be made. I no longer want to wait either. But it's hard. It's difficult for me to make a choice, because if I ruin this connection, then I will ruin the friendship. And I don't want to ruin that friendship. If things don't work out, we may never be friends. For the rest of our lives, we will be separate. That's what worries me. Either things can go great, or everything can just go downhill. So I'm at a crossroads, thinking and waiting, not knowing what to do, which way to go. Because I have doubts. Doubts that this connection might even work out. This is because now there is a lack of trust and a lack of faith. A part of me wants to be with you the way that you would like me to be, Capricorn. But there are things weighing me down. Below the surface of this water, it pulls me down. Heavy chains, burdens, restrictions, constraints, responsibilities I have. Sometimes I don't share these responsibilities with you, these tasks, these burdens, and therefore you don't know. How could you possibly know if I don't tell you? There are things beyond us, both you and I, things that I do not share with you, things that I should have shared. But there are things that weigh me down. And because of this, I feel hopeless. I feel fear, devastation, desperation. And I live in depression. Different levels of depression do exist, yes, but I am sad and I'm not happy and I feel stuck. I want to be with you, but there are other things that weigh me down. These circumstances that I am stuck in, I cannot release myself from it. Every time I try, I get pulled back. In you, I have found someone who is very, very sensual, very attractive. It's hard for me not to think of you in this way. I am attracted to you. You are so beautiful, tempting, alluring, seductive. You can seduce and not even try. It just kind of happens. I feel that you are my best friend, my confidant, the person I can trust with my life. I feel that there's a part of you that knows me so well. You know me so well. You know what makes me happy. You know what makes me tick. You are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. And when that sun shines through, you bring me warmth. You give me love, and you guide me home. I feel this intense energy. From us, in this connection, I see the potential. And I know you see it too. But I have done many things that are wrong. This is exactly why I have doubts that if I make that particular choice, I might just ruin the friendship that I have with you, and I do not want to do that. I don't want to risk that. I'd rather have you as a friend in my life than lose you forever. I also feel that in this connection, no matter where I go, no matter what I do, something happens and I always end up thinking about you. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. Boom, that is you. You are that boom. You're always there. You never fade away. I know that settling down, having stability, materialistic pleasures, working hard, earning money is important. But I also know that sometimes I have let you down. The circumstances that I have right now that are weighing me down are mostly related to me not being so settled. I want to take care of you. I want to spoil you. I want to pamper you. But I don't have the means or the mindset or the money. Stability is something I don't feel that I'm settled yet. And even though it may seem as if I am, in my mind and my heart, for some reason I still feel that I'm not enough. I have a fear of expansion. I am afraid of commitment. And sometimes I use money as an excuse. Not being able to take care of myself, not being able to take care of you. How long? How long is it supposed to go on like this? This is why there needs to be a change. A change is needed, a rapid change. A swift change. Something has to happen in order for things to move forward. Things can no longer be the same. I feel chained. I feel stuck. I cannot make that decision. Right now, if you lead, I would follow. And everything that has happened, I do feel that there is this unforeseen force that guides me. This force also guides you. We need to listen to our intuition, to our feelings, and do what we feel is right. I need to do what I feel is right, and I would want to. But my problem is, Capricorn, I feel like I'm stuck. And I find it very difficult releasing myself from this feeling. All right. Capricorn. So much is happening. You're definitely dealing with somebody here who is stuck in a certain set of circumstances. This could be so many things. If you are in a situation where your person has been in a relationship with somebody else, where they were very stable before, perhaps they had a partner, common law, perhaps they were married, a spouse. They're finding it difficult to separate because of money issues. Now, not only that, but if you're with somebody here, there's another issue. Materialism is a big factor here, and this person feels to some degree that they're not good enough. They feel kind of unworthy. They feel that you deserve more. Now, it could be that you are earning enough money, maybe even more than this person. But still, from their point of view, from their heart, they want to be that person who can always be there for you, someone that you can rely on. Money is a factor here. I doubt that there's an issue where somebody is making too much money. The only reason that would come up, and the only reason somebody's depressed, is because there's a lack of that, or a lack of stability. Even wanting to do a course. Let's say this person has been waiting a long time for the right moment to do a course, certificate, diploma, degree, whatever, right? They're trying to do it, but it's just not happening on time. And that's the problem. It's not coming on time. And because of that, there are delays. Because of those delays, there's a lack of materialistic gain, right? There's a lack of those resources that are coming to them. And that becomes a problem, meaning they feel impoverished, or they don't feel as rich. They don't feel as experienced. So there's some type of a circumstance here where they feel that they're being held back, even though they want to move forward. But they know that if they don't do that, if they don't stick with what they know, with what their passions are, then they will never achieve what it is that they want to achieve with you. So there's some type of an issue here where it's not easy for the both of you to come together, because it seems like somebody here wants to settle down a bit more, or maybe save some money. Maybe they want to truly invest in this connection only after they feel that they've really settled down financially properly. A lot of people do that. They only get serious after they have enough money, maybe to, buy a home or rent an apartment or something like that. People don't want to rush into situations. But what I'm seeing here is it's not only the money or the materialistic or the feeling of wanting to settle down or doing a course. It's not just that. There's something else that's also holding this person down. The circumstances that they are in, because of that, they are unable to be with you the way that you would like them to. There are restrictions. And they are following those restrictions. It's almost like it governs their life. All right. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. This deck I read in the reverse. So what I like to do is go a little bit into the past. In this connection, what happened? Things were going great. Everything was going uphill. But then boom, something happened. And everything just went to crap. So you guys were escalating. It was great, beautiful right there. But then boom, it just kind of came down. You're wondering, why did this person ghost you? Why did this person fade over time? Why is the communication so less now? Why is this person not even talking to you anymore as much as they used to? What happened? You got 2 cards coming out here. Haha, 10 of coins. There you go. Not feeling stable enough. Yep. So this might be very, very specific. This is a general love reading. With the grace of God, there's thousands of people now on this channel that view it. Thank you all. But it's not going to resonate for everybody. My antennas, my invisible antennas, are only honing into those who are going through the mass majority, right? This is the mass majority of the people that I'm reading for. This is what's coming through. So some of you may not actually be resonating with this. And please just take what resonates, leave the rest, because that's meant for somebody else. You're not here just because you're here. You're here for a reason, and this is not a coincidence, okay? Let's have a look. These cards I read in the reverse, and this is in your lifetime right now with this person in the past. What happened? Things were going great, but then things changed. The first set of cards that you just saw, that's the current status. This is the past. This is for those of you that never received any closure and you deserved it. This person may have ghosted you. They may have faded over time. There's no communication. This person may be breadcrumbing you. And you're wondering what you did. Why did they behave like this? Usually what happens is they don't really tell you what the reasons are. Wisdom, 10 of coins, and balance. Let's have a look. For wisdom, we have here, there was an unwillingness to learn. This person did not want to learn things. They did not want to gain wisdom from education. They were having a hard time understanding things because they just avoided learning. There was also a sense of superficiality. They were being very superficial. They were intimidated by your intelligence or your education. My goodness. They were feeling limited by the lack of knowledge or understanding that they had. This is so interesting. Did I not just talk about somebody going and doing a course? Okay. So someone here, your person of interest at that time, felt that they were not good enough because they felt that you were much more smarter than them. You knew more. You were more intelligent than them. But they also had this attitude of not willing to learn. It's almost like they had a lot of ego. I'm saying the word stubborn. They were very stubborn. Yeah, it's like if you can't beat them, join them. That's the type of issue that we're dealing with here. My motto is, if you can't beat them, join them, and then beat them. Isn't that cool? We have here feeling limited by a lack of knowledge or understanding. Okay, you definitely are dealing with somebody who is very youthful, very young, but they might not even be young. They may be a bit older, but their attitude is very youthful. It is almost immature, and it is very inexperienced. There's definitely an issue here where your person of interest is not wise. They are not wise, and they didn't feel good enough because they felt that you were just so much bigger and better than them that they felt like nothing compared to you. And that's exactly what I was just talking about, where you had, right on point, you had the abundance card, and you had the illness wellness card right on top of it. So that shows me definitely there's something going on here where this person just did not feel equipped. They did not feel good enough. They didn't feel rich enough that they could be with you. Now, we have here also the 10 of coins. This person may not have told you. They might not have shown you. You might not even know that internally they felt like this. People usually don't tell you that they feel inadequate. Like, they won't say it. Usually they don't. Perhaps this person may have said something to some of you, you deserve better, or I'm not worthy of you, right? Things like that. Here we have the 10 of coins. Let's have a look. The 10 of coins here talks about discontent at home or difficulties with family relationships. Elusive success on a material plane. Yikes. A lack of accumulation, a lack of prosperity, not really wanting to expand, not feeling as if one has enough property. A lack of satisfaction, wanting to create a family to share wealth with, but a lack of that. This was discontentment. Difficulties with family relationships. So something was going on here where personal issues and personal relationships, it was holding this person back from truly being the way that they possibly could be. They can be the best of the best as long as they have that love and that support at home. Anybody on planet Earth can, right? Even in the animal kingdom. You get the love and support at home, and you will be able to rule that little kingdom that you're in. So this is a huge thing. This person had an issue. Their foundation wasn't strong. And because their foundation isn't strong, they didn't feel good enough. They have a lack of self-esteem. So from their point of view, they think, you know what? What's the use anyway? Why did this person come into your life? Somebody's asking that. If that's the case, why did this person come into my life? Because they thought that they could be that person that you wanted them to be, until they realized that they are not who they said that they would be. So they were trying to impress you, but it turns out that they were not 100% what they had posed as. We have here balance. Let's have a look at balance. And I was getting those words right now when I was talking. Imbalance, discomfort, the inability to find peace within or with others. Lack of inspiration. Yikes. Here, what was needed was the union of the conscious and the unconscious aspects of the psyche. Integration and moderation was needed. A balance was needed between the opposites. This person was basically fighting with themselves on the inside. They're very disturbed when it comes to their future. They're a little worried, if not a lot. The focus here, they're trying to be a better person from their point of view, and they may already be a really great person, but they're trying to be bigger and better than what they were before. The problem is that they're hurt on the inside because they feel hollow. Why do they feel hollow? Because they never had a proper foundation when they were young or in their youth. This actually is stemming from their young age to like their 20s or 30s. Like something happened here where the foundation really kind of crumbled, and it has not allowed this person to get that, they don't have that self-esteem. They don't have that confidence. And because of that, everything around them starts to get affected. They feel that they're not worth anything, and that even if they were to try, they may never get up to that standard that they hold you at. You're at a higher standard, and they feel that they're down here. So that's a problem. Let's have a look. Okay, this is the Beginner's Tarot. Stubbornness indeed. Four of Pentacles. Let's have a look. And we have here Justice. So with this deck, what I like to do is have a look at any plans, intentions, any actions this person might take. Wow. That's it. Yes. We have here time thinking. This person has thought a lot about this connection. We have here the Four of Pentacles. They have sat on their own. They're a little egotistical. They are stubborn. And they also want to hold you close to themselves, the memory of you, but also hold close the traditions, the values, the rituals, the customs that they may have. Their thought process they don't want to change. They still want to be themselves when they're in front of you, but they don't want to change completely, which is understandable. They just feel that they want to hold on to what they know still, because they feel that if they expand from where they are right now, everything else is going to be foreign to them. It's going to be new, brand new. So they're not the master of all that. They're the master of whatever they know, but anything beyond that, they are at the mercy of others, they feel. This person also wants to make things right. This is beautiful. Justice card is here. Wanting to make things right. Your person of interest here realizes that there needs to be an equal give and take, and there needs to be justice. A lot of things that were happening, it seems as if this person was getting away with a lot, and you were just giving, and this person was just taking and taking. But now, it's almost as if mentally the tables have turned, and now this person is realizing, what have I been doing this entire time? What I've been doing is not right. What I've been doing and how I've been acting is very wrong. Right after that we have, why are they thinking of this? Because they are missing you. They're thinking about the past. They want to relive the past. They miss you. Capricorn, they miss you. They miss you so much that they want to relive the first few moments that you guys were together back then. The first kiss, the first glance, the first touch, that sort of thing. But they miss the innocence and the sweetness and the simpleness of the stuff that used to happen back then. The stories that you guys used to tell each other, the memories that you guys have built. So this person is actually missing you. And then we have here the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. They see you, and this is why they're so attracted to you. They see you as somebody who has a lot of love to give. You have unconditional love, and this person feels very loved when they are with you or when they think of you. And then we have this beautiful card, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a beautiful card because it does talk about someone who you have a romantic connection with, who was in your life at some point. That person went away for some time. But now it is exactly that same person who's going to enter your life again, who you have been missing. This person is not coming by anybody forcing them. They are willingly coming into your life, bringing a cup of love, soft and gentle. This person is a knight. They are coming to you like a knight. Again, not somebody who is mature, but they're kind of there. They're at least not a page now, right? This person is a knight. They're not a queen, and they're not a king. So this person's not going to be very blunt. They're going to be nibbling around the edges. And they're going to be very gentle. I see this person coming back into your life. It's very sweet, the way they're entering. You are going to have to lead this person. Capricorn. Surrender card. If you lead, I will follow. Right? That's what you had before, I think. So I do see here the need for you to be the person who's going to set the pace. Let this person follow you and do the right thing. Because I see this person really needs someone in their life who they can be inspired by, they can look up to, they can also trust with their heart, with their life, because they They're in love with you. Capricorn, they're in love with you. That's the only reason they are coming back into your life, because they have realized, I am in love with my Capricorn. It's beautiful. All right, let's have a look. I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Wow. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. So we have here, first card is the strongest. We have opportunity followed by success. After that, we have consultation. Ask your angels. And then we have let go. Let go usually is a strategy card I've seen. Then we have helpful people. Followed by my past life card. This is a spiritually divine connection. The situation will improve. My God, you got abundance. This is, guys, it's a win-win situation here. This is really good. This is wonderful. You have here opportunity. There is an opportunity coming to you soon. And this opportunity is going to give you the resources, the means, the reason to move forward in this connection. The opportunity could be this individual coming back into your life. The opportunity could be something that's indirect and that is related somehow to this individual, and it will be the catalyst moving forward. Here we have success. So there is going to be a successful connection, a partnership. Things are going to change, which is great. Followed by retreating a little bit, asking your angels, meditating, praying. Now, we do not pray to angels. We can request. The way I do it is I pray to Jesus. From there, I get to his Father. That's the holy white light of God. Always remember to say holy white light. Don't forget the word holy. From there, I call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to guide me and to protect me throughout the situation, so on and so forth. And then you tell them your problems. You ask them for permission, and you give them permission to help you. You also ask for permission by asking the holy white light of God. You ask God for permission, because these angels work for God. Now, right after that, we also have let go. So it's almost like, give us your worries. Talk to us, angels, give us your worries, and just let it go. It's all going to be good. Because what's going to happen, very interesting, ask your angels and you will receive answers from and by helpful people. Helpful people could be people in your life who are your friends, your family members. This could even be people who are helpful, who have written blogs that have certain posts online, and you can read it, threads. People that have created videos regarding relationships or whatever problem you may have been facing. Whatever the issue is here, the answer, the solution, you will find from helpful people. And it doesn't have to be a direct face-to-face. It could be something that a person who is helpful has created in the world. And of course, we have here romance. This is a spiritually based romantic connection. You guys could be soulmates, karmic partners, twin flames, maybe even more. You got a perfect card here. The situation will improve. So that means right now, the way the situation is, unfortunately, guys, it's pretty crappy. But moving forward, things are going to be much better. We also have here abundance. The abundance card here talks about how there's going to be a showering of abundance. Now, two things, okay? We have here opportunity, and it does have show coins here. Abundance also shows coins here too. So there's two things. Either there's going to be a windfall, a lot of money coming in somehow. Not only that, if it's not that, it could also be that the relationship that you have been desiring, things are going to just be bountiful. Things are going to work out. Now, of course, guys, this is a general love reading, and I do hope it's a beautiful reading, so I hope it's going to resonate for everyone. But it could be that some of you may have found this a bit different. It could be different because the past couple that I did, if you don't resonate with that, then most likely this is not going to be your story. But if the majority of you have resonated with the past 2 or 3 readings that I did, then definitely this will come to fruition as well. Very good. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Also, for those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio that is also on YouTube. The videos there are absolutely free, and I have some videos there on past life and spiritual connections. I have some videos on relationship-related advice, and very soon I will be uploading another one, a new one called Letting Go and Moving On, how to do that. So I go through a lot of things in those 2 videos. It's actually 2-part. Not a series, but 2 parts to that topic. And I also have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove such things from your life. I also do readings. Some of you do ask in the comments if I do personal love readings. So if you go to my website, www.asnointia.com, and go to the rates and packages section, as soon as you see this video, I'd recommend that you go and place your order because they do get filled up fast and I can only do a certain amount during the month, a time period. I also have, like you guys know, I have my day job, but I do try to dedicate as much time as I can to this particular venture, this passion that I have. This is also my calling. And I have on my website packages that you can get for past life related issues. If you feel, definitely have a look at the description before you place an order. And of course, the love readings that I do a PDF as well as on an audio. That's the one that's available right now. And that's very much in detail. And also, of course, I have the chakra checkup package, which is to help you get rid of negative energies. You can read that up as well. I do have some packages that are self-help guides. Some of you may feel that that is helpful as well. I also have the link in the description below if you guys just want to directly go to the website. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below if this has resonated. I'll see you guys again. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Bye now.